Okay. Let's get back to it. We're gonna do World 3. What do I need here? Top of the rocket. Top of the rocket 2E. Oh god, it's windy outside too. So I'm gonna have to like open my window here in a sec. I thought about doing that like during the break too, and I just didn't. We got some friend-shaped friends running around and gathering ducks and puppy dog guy things. You scared the ducks! I know I don't actually need to do this part again, but it's wholesome, and I'm gonna do it. Let's play with fire, we haven't in a while. Just like touching it at all causes ouches. Good to know. Very decidedly do not need cash at the moment. First hidden was the dock, so it could be anywhere between now and the coaster, I think. Yeah, let's say camera, actually. Squeaky. Alright, that's just that for cool, cool. Got it. Opens that. I'm assuming it's just something here. Because I don't have time. It's definitely not at all friends. Get a gotcha capsule. always get hit by that one. Oh, right, you have to go straight to the right after that. Oh, it just destroyed it. So there's no... Might be the other door. I don't know. I'm actually not entirely sure. Give me my hammer back. Got squeakied. I could have taken a different hammer if I had lost that one. It was right there mercifully, but still. Now you die on principle for trying to steal my hammer. That's right, away you go. Popcorn. It might be that other door, because I don't see any other thaw rocket. Why? Mouthful charges hammer. Alright, video game. You do you. Kirby shaped water door. Good luck lifting this thing. Squish. I very decidedly don't need coins when collecting anymore. It's a rocket, I'm enjoying the view. I'm enjoying the view. I need to stop, like, getting it. I'm like going on my way to get hit by like everything. Your hacking life ends 30 minutes from now. Fountain. I'm gonna try that secondary door then. Wanted posters. Chili. Why did I sound like I was introducing the new Smash lineup? Mario versus Wanted posters. Swish. Hello, duck. I need to stop taking so much damage from like everything. Popcorn. Stop taking my hammer. Oh my god. Not every hit has to take my power. You hacking thing. I need ice cream. Look at what you did. Nah, I need ice cream. Eating ice cream right now. Nice. Oh. No, bad eyes. Squish. So I'm vendetta against that enemy. Hit me now. Yeah, I didn't see anything that resembled that there, so what is this door? It skips the coaster entirely. Then I'm just confused. Oh well, I'll come back to it. It'll just be one I come back to. First race within 20 seconds. Okay. Luckily, this one should not be that bad. I'm cutting in line and y'all can just stay mad about it. A little rude of me, maybe. Ooh, okay. I still have to shave a full second off of that. Oh my god, straight up asking Mint, is this just like something you just gotta like go really fast, or is there some kind of trick? I'm not sure how to shave much more time off of that. I'm assuming hitting stuff is what's slowing me down. That's just dead run. Yeah, that was just bad because of the bonk. There was no way I could glean any information from that. Okay, I did hit the start record button, I was gonna say. I'll have to make an old-fashioned highlight. Oh, that's a dead run. Give me a quick retry. Oh my god, video game things. Worse because I hit. Yeah, I have no idea how you're actually meant to, because I'm like 1 second short. I'm not sure how to improve that time. Other than avoid collisions, lol, but. That does seem to slow me down a decent bit. That was messy but faster, so I think it is just collisions. Like, it's really easy to get the 25, yeah, but the 20 just feels impossible. I know it's not, obviously, but like, this is where we're getting into the annoying ones to go for. I'll give it a few more attempts, but again, I'm not gonna like stress about it. This is like, actually, I'm kind of like really glad now that this is the design philosophy I had in mind for this playthrough. Try for 100%, but don't do it all as I go, because I would just be stuck on it like all day. Oh, I think you jump on those tires. Oh, I got a science out later. Okay, I'm starting to think it's less collisions and more shortcuts. It's gonna be a couple of science attempts while I see if that shortcut is like super viable. Yeah, it's just shortcuts. That was actually really easy. Never mind. I'm trying to like science out. I still have to go like beat the rest of the stage, but like I was like trying to science out. Okay, how do I like avoid every single collision and just barely make it? No, apparently it's just shortcuts somehow. That was literally the last one, so I'm not worried about it. Hello, needle friend. Good luck. Don't know what that needle friend needs luck for, but hey, that's what we're doing. No, bomb just really helps here in this segment. The power-up viability in this game is really, really nice also. Where like, there's just a lot of power-ups you're gonna want. There's not like just, well I mean Meta Knight's Sword might be like the one if you're like just any percent. But like, I like that all the power-ups get time to shine. That's like one thing I always look for in any Kirby game or any Kirby style game is like, hey, I can use all of my power-ups, right? They're all like good. Yeah? Cool. Good, great, wonderful. Take my bomb. Let's take the Meta Knight Sword. And then this race doesn't matter, because I've already done the thing here. Shave a lot of time off by just like going through that instead of the way I was doing. Lamau. I don't actually care about my time. It's still not the easiest jump in the world to make, but love that the music like calms down here while you're going through traffic. Almost first place anyway. Not bad. But I've already gotten the thing, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm absolutely not going back to retry that. Gotcha! And we got Bernard! This uppity pup is an expert marksman, pew pew, who's quick on his feet as he patrols the new world. His eyes are hidden under his hat, but doesn't seem to affect his aim. He also has an impressive sniffer that can track prey near or far. We got friends. Okay, there's a blueprint here also. You gotta look for a green coin somewhere. I love the start of this stage so much. Yeah, this is a really fun level. I like this level a lot. Ow. Oh, they can in fact hit me. Oh. That is good to know. Yeah, that's cool. So they're not just jump scare or don't move obstacles, they're like straight up just actual enemies. Weird rocks lying around, because I noticed I'm kicking rocks, and it's like, but why are they here? I'm gonna go ahead and save onto those healy bits. Gotcha! Ghost Gordos know about life. Gotcha. All I know is it said look for a green coin and it's in this level. Or all I remember, rather. But I don't remember where else it said, because I know Wise Kirby guy definitely told me. Right, I don't necessarily want to get rid of my power-up. That's what I go back to. Nothing to see. All I know is green coin. Thought that slash. Crash. Biggest bang attack. Hey. Not enough to bring you back to full, but... Aha, I see it. Ooh, time crash. Okay. Time crash ground zero. That reference will be explained sometime next month, maybe. I'm thinking I don't pick up Chrono Cross Remaster until after I finish Dark Souls. Like System Shock 2, Dark Souls, and others. Like, honestly, that's what I think. Time Crash Bandicoot Solid 5 Ground Zero. No. No, I was making a Chrono Cross joke. I was making a joke about good games. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6, 7, 8, 10, 14. There are, in fact, exactly 13 aliens to destroy Venda in our adventure. Big Kabu. Bobby Bros Jr. Let's go back to town and upgrade our Crash. time crash. So are we like destroying time, or are we like zawaruling? Finally, Kitty has been catfished. Nice. Drop that sword. Meta Knight can deal with it. It's a time crash blueprint. I want to make that. Gimme, gimme. Sleep has an upgrade too, and that's concerning. Even stronger. Oh wow, it's a 3-star, 1200. Let's hammer a bomb. It's a high minigame. Yeah, I agree. Time crash. Play the fanfare or fanfare. Yeah, tell me about this. Jigan Bakura. Continuously defeat enemies while it's active, but time will be stopped for a longer duration. Zawaru! Toki wo tomarai! I say. So stay talking about this. That's pretty cool. Gonna do time stopper in town, right? 10th Kirby, 5th Kirby actually accidentally meet. Yeah, exactly. Scorpy! Oh no! All of these, I did not mean to. Yeah, you don't really need to say either. There would have been a cutscene if the new shop had opened. That's 145. Cool. Let's get back to it. So the first Kirby is Dreamland 1 Kirby. Yeah, we should. I just have not had to lately. Because, like, the preparations for the birthday thing have been, like, all-consuming. The Dream Parade. Okay, without ever stepping on mud. Okay. That shouldn't be too hard, considering by the time wind shows up... Or by the time mud shows up, there's wind. And if I'm careful, this should not be hard. Such a cool level, oh my god. Because it turns out, setting a Bizlock Shuffler for between 24 and 48 games, again, I know the number, oh, that's just for cash and prizes. Like, setting up a Bizlock Shuffler for all that, and getting the lineup just right takes... And also, like, my lead on emotes is actually starting to come to fruition, so the question mark in that image is kind of silly now, but... Hello, Duck. Puppy coin. It's like the cutest thing to do in any video game, which is like gather small birds to bring home to their larger, more parental bird. I'm gonna save you from sleep. He's next to KFC. No, Kirby would not. Kirby would not actually harm a friend. And these ducks are very friend-shaped. Kirby would eat at KFC, yes. But he would not lead baby ducks to KFC. Okay, yeah, we're coming up on the mud part. Kirby would eat a KFC, yes. The weird thing, I almost did this all by accident. Who the hell do you think I am? I make that joke a lot, but that's fine. Kick the can. That was like dangerously close. I found that's actually easier. Just go without a power-up for a second. Enemies kind of obnoxious to with this power-up. How about not use the power-up and just eat the enemies? Gotcha! Reject that water. Return to water. Ooh, yes, food. Yeah, that's still gone. Water and water and water, water, yep. Okay, actually, technically don't even need the drill, doesn't it? I mean, it helps. You know, it's a good emergency button, but you kind of can dodge traffic without it. Shoryuken. I'm like 99% sure I did not touch any mud. Yep, cool. Oh yeah, I almost did that by accident. I very pointedly realized I stepped on mud. I'm like, watch that be a thing, and then it was. Cutter, switch sling that sharp-edged boomerang. Use it to grab fire off items. Hold the button down to freeze in midair and charge it up. Then it'll make it extra powerful. Swish. Bouncy. And then Misha returns to chat. Okay, so I'm missing view at the top of the rocket in stage 1 here. Now let's go for defeat without hovering, because I know the others are damageless in speed. So, like, I'm not going to worry about damageless, I am going to worry about not hovering. Drill is actually, thinking on it, not a terrible idea for this. I think it'll let me dodge a lot of attacks otherwise. It won't get me the speed. And that sword's really powerful, but I'm not gonna, like... If I'm damageless, then yeah, sure, but... I don't know what a good idea this is, but, like... This'll help me without hovering. That's fine. Yeah, this'll probably be speed. Well, I say that, but this. Muda, 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 muda. Oh, you can... Yeah, damageless is gonna be hard, but I wanted to go for time as well. And I didn't hover. I don't think I hovered once. That's why I kept drill. Yeah, defeat without hovering, cool. Okay, don't know what the time one is. I know it's damageless is 1. $130. God, okay. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that though, because I didn't go back for the top of the rocket. Let's just move on anyway. Northeast Frost Street. We're in World 4. Robert Downey's Jr. face. I'm in World 4. Oh god, is this like supposed to be London? Yeah, it's a plot twist. This whole takes place on Shiver Star from 64. I'll take Ranger. You're offering. Means you want me to have it. Oh god, snowballs! Okay, it seems there is in fact a cap on the size. So let's sit on a bench. Cool. The goal was not sit on a bench. Oh, I should go back and get a tomato. needed that guy, actually. Oh no, decidedly not. But I get the sneaking suspicion that snowballs are going to be involved with one of them. Ah, I hate those things. Okay, it's not full over. We never destroy a snowball, so. Thinking on it, it could be never destroy a snowball. Well, we can vending machine. We can now vending machine. I have 150 shot. Gotcha! Yeah, I think it's definitely designed to waste my shot. Got ahead and waddled in. Okay, so I didn't need to be all that careful with my shots, or did I? Because I haven't found any of the hiddens yet. Ooh, right, how about I don't fall into a hole and die? I mean, I wouldn't die, I can heal myself, but still. Oh, wait. Find the side alley. Cool, cool. That's the second one. So the first one, it might actually be clear without destroying any snowballs. It's entirely possible. I'll know when I beat the level. Don't mind me just taking my vending machine for a walk? I cannot be the only one, right, chat? You all take your vending machines out for walks, right? It's already beginning of the stage. Yeah, I think it's don't kill the snowballs, because that side alley is really early. Okay. Wait. Aha! Snow sculptures. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm glad I stopped to come back and look. Now I'm guaranteed to get the last one as a hint, so that's fine. It just means I gotta keep my eye out for aminal sculptures. I only have 73 sodas left, though. These are nice and ice cold. Yeah, I said I was gonna like A-side, B-side today, because today was gonna be a long one. No, I think I'm just gonna play Kirby all heckin' day. If I change my mind and need a break from this game, then I'll go to System Shock. But to be perfectly honest, oh hey, that was hidden. It's 2. Yeah, Mood Whiplash. Oh, it absolutely would, considering I'm like on deck 6. Okay, that is just a snowball going back and forth. Oh, there it goes. Oh wait, no. I found the architect of the snowball. Yeah, I did not think that those were working. Cool, cool, cool. I really like this game. As someone who's loved Dreamland 3 and 64 this whole time, and I need to play 64 on stream one of these days. That is a very, very good game that I just have never played on stream. I need to keep my eye out for sculptures as well. I just, you know, someone who's loved that series, this series for so long, and that style of Kirby game has been a heck of a treat. This game has been just absolutely pleasant and delightful. It's like someone's been looking forward to like that style of Kirby game. I gotta say, I'm the opposite of disappointed. Okay, I'm not seeing an immediate sculpture in my vicinity. Oh, I hear you and everything. I had back. Sure, my hat. Sure. One of those is gonna hit. There's not a sculpture in here. Like, I had every intention of like A-side, B-side, even C-side to a lesser extent. I don't know, this game just like did everything right so far. Like, I can't help it. This game just, like, did everything right for me and everything. Just, like, it's the happy game. It's really good. Okay. There's only 2. Necessary. Yeah, keep an eye out. I don't think so. The thing is very friend-shaped until you do anything to anger it, then it's the opposite. Okay, I'm only missing one more sculpture. And goodbye. I think that hit. Oh. Too bad Nintendo's saying when it comes to content creators, and like anything else, really. I have opinions about Nintendo as a company. I'm reserving that for like another time. Ooh, gotcha. Like, it's one of those I'm not gonna go into it right now kind of thing. It's one of those things I'll talk about when I'm not playing a happy Kirby game. Some other time, perhaps, but this game is incredible. Shooting like I might not have been in my interest. Touch buttons, yeah. Stairs. Oops. Yeah, I can crush snowballs, but I can also get crushed by snowballs. Yeah, Dreamland 3 is very crayon in its art style, and that's like absolutely intentional. I think it was a really good design choice. I loved it. It was really good when I was a kid. Gotcha. To take that knock, dude. Certainly did. Oh, right, yeah. There was anti-piracy in Dreamland 3? Oh, use the RAM on the cartridge for your health? Oh my god. Okay, first off, Earthbound's is great. Spyro 3 or 2, I forget, had a really good one as well. Okay, apparently I need to take out some guys. Okay, we're gonna start from the top. Game Dev Tycoon is probably one of the most famous, yeah. My favorite is the fake Mario Party DS anti-piracy. Most sells to pirates, yeah. I'll squash you flat. Like stand by it or time. That was also fake. There was like a video I watched about actual like anti-piracy software in games, and like the Spyro one was fun. Stop knocking off my hat. Eventually fill up the chicken. Oh, right, yeah. A lot of these star blocks are really conspicuously placed. I wonder if the third thing is don't let any of them... I love creative anti-piracy. The Game Dev Tycoon one is great because then you get to go on the game FAQs forums and you find out exactly who pirated the game. They just absolutely tell them themselves. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no. It went that way. That was the thing. Skullgirls is play the entire game when it gets the end credits, and this is... Here, had pirates hiding themselves for a while, yep. Maybe before this. I don't exactly remember what was before this though. This girl just dies, oh my god. That looks like a platformable platform. Like, that looks like I can get to it. Reach the clock tower! Haha! Wow, money. Yo, this is the first stage I've 100%ed since level 1. 1-1 and then 4-1. been reached. Legitimately the first stage I've 100%ed in one go. Since the very first level. Hey, Awoofi! Common beasts can be found all over the New World. They're pretty cute, but they have a dangerous wild side. They'll growl and jump at anyone who crosses them. A bunch of these critters attack the Waddle Dees. Funny, I think they'd get along. Volume 2. One Dog and One D. Wandaria's founder based the park's most popular characters in their own 2 dogs, One Dog and One D. These 2 friends travel through the cosmos together in their stories, working as a team, having all kinds of wild adventures. Ice! It's so cold. Can you see your own breath? Make a chunk of ice and kick it forward. Skate inside wherever you go. And glide right over mud and magma. Oh my god, nice. Crash danger! It's, right, yeah, I saw that already. I didn't have the thing, but I read the job description. So I'm like satisfied that I just casually got another hundo in one run. Super, super nice. Okay, I'm gonna go do that, but search. Yep, we're gonna get another one. Okay, I'm at 148. I think I have enough to go check something in town. Yep. Thanks, Elfilin. The Armitude just got crappier controls the more you played it. Oh my god. If you pirate it, the game gives itself a self-contained virus. I can see like that getting out somehow. Clean. Someone taking the self-contained part out. There we go. Oh, it was there. That was Arma too. Oh, okay. Meta Knight Sword Treasure. Wow. Okay, let's go back to town. Ooh. The 145 Waddle Dees you saved work together to rebuild Waddle Dee's item shop. Buy a few items, help you on an adventure. Look, everyday maximum tomatoes. Your favorite. Should we give them two? Not today. Actually, wait, yes, today. Hi there, welcome to Waddle Dee's item shop. We sell items that give you temporary power boosts in a few different ways. I see how people are doing this so fast. You can use more than one at a time, whether you mix 3 together or double up on one. But only take one with the item at a time, though, keep that in mind. Doubles health. Increase attack power for 200 seconds, stack up to 5 at once. Starting to see how they do that so fast. Speed for 200 seconds, okay. There's your one that eventually comes screaming covered in the game's logo. Wow. So the next one's at 180. Oh, that one's reading. It would be routine. Oh, you are... Oh no, you waved back. Okay. Okay, nothing new. Again, I will leave that coin for the next intrepid adventurer. It's terminally cute. Oh yeah, it's so good. Some better than Maxim tomatoes though. Just casual double health. This is like everything I wanted out of a 3D Kirby game. It's just so perfect. Chain Bomb Castelline, Chain Bomb Trial. Alright, freaky squid guy. Oh my god. Squid! Perish! Ah! There we go. Oh, I can't get out of the water. I am not getting the speed on this trial, ever. I'm so glad they are not incentivized. What I'm gonna be curious to see the record for, like, on YouTube later or something. Just give me my rock and I will be on my way. Yeah, a minute 30, that ain't happening. I could get better at the chain bomb part, but then... Blah, blah, blah. So if I hadn't, like, if I had just, like, taken the, like, left the level and found out, oh, it's the clock tower at the very end of the level, I actually would have been kind of upset. Not upset, but cluttered, though. Fun. Yeah, this one's fun. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, this one's pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Oh, I actually got the target time. Nice. I'm so glad those are not required to get the target time. This game would be so frustrating otherwise. It's 100%. I would not be committed to 100%. I'll be honest, I would not be committed to 100% if I had to do all the time trials on these. Wait, I saw search. It's cash. Light bulb. Shine and seek into the ghost maze. So this one in a time trial on a first run is Get Lucky Lamau, which I almost did. I don't care enough about the time trial, so... Incorrect. So I don't see myself winning this one. You don't get the satisfaction! Luck-based mission. Although I should see what happens if you actually fail, but like... Wow, I suddenly have a minute. It's almost as if I chose all the correct paths that I do about through a Kirby state. I did say it was a maze, but still. Oh, I did not have time. Okay. 3 seconds off of the perfect time, that's whatever though. Again, I am like so not committed to actually getting all the time trials unless the game actually makes me. I don't see it doing that though. There's one way out here. You know, I can save that one. It's a Meta Knight sword treasure too. Yeah, let's do it now. It sounds fun. Oh, that was fun. Just beat up a bunch of stuff as Meta Knight. Really straight to the point there. Only 4 seconds off too. Okay, I'm gonna probably have to open my curtains, so I'm gonna do that super quick here. Because, like, it's kind of windy out and it was blowing my curtain into my fan. Then it turns out as soon as I open the window, it's like a nice, like, blast of cool air. It's like, okay, cool. I'll take that. It's been hot as hell here lately. Metro on ice. Now I kind of don't get, like, I got what I wanted of getting a second level 100% first time round. Guinea. Instead. Yeah, take that. Oh wait, that might be a thing. I'm guessing the ice is going to absolutely hurt. I'm gonna go ahead and not touch it because that also might be an objective. Gotcha capsule. No, take your time. It is in fact a platform. Pretty sure there'll be more ice. We're playing with the world here. Stop throwing hammers! Oh, cool. Gave me a hammer from that. You're gonna have some hammer dasher. Stand on top of tree. Okay, so I need to get to that other one after all. Okay. But will the game let me go back? Cool. Okay, that's just the first one. Cool, cool, cool. So I'm not missing any so far. I've not found a hidden guy yet, though. That ineffectual squeaky. Oh, there's a hidden guy. Ah, that's a cruel place. Oh my god. Okay, and that was the first. What'll do? Oh, and cash. Cash and prizes. Cool, icicles. Oh, nice. Gotcha! You know, you never know if a secret's gonna be like an objective, just a hidden Waddle Dee, or like a gotcha, or anything. Like, the objectives, like some of the hidden stuff in this, like sometimes a bonus is just a bonus. And I like that. Not enough video games have, like, non-goal oriented rewarding. I really like that. Find 2 secret passages. Well, I found 1. Wow, okay. I am looking at something. Doing that without getting hit was fun. Cause I saw the ice dropping on that thing, and it's like, what all the food you're giving me? Yeah, and that is the second one. Cool, cool, cool. Thought that was a Maxim tomato in the shop there, in this shop window. Okay, this was not in fact a passage, it was just a thing. not taking that way was probably for the best. Come on. Oh, there's the secret passages. Fall over. It's epic. Oh, you running now. Goodbye, friend. Okay, so I'm not sure what the point of that was other than just to exist as the invincibility candy. You're a Protecticone? You are a Protecticone. Okay. Cool. I see. All for gotcha! I see. I see times two. I see times 3 combo. That's all the hidden. Inside of the shipping container. Oh, that was the objective. I am just casually 100%ing like these levels all of a sudden. I didn't magically get better at the game. The game didn't magically get easier. Still haven't 100%ed a level in World 3, but so far I'm like 2 for 2 here. Also, turns out, yeah, not touching the ice was not one of them, so now I get to... Okay, it's just Death Bit. Got it. Yeah, it's 100%. I have no reason to linger on the stage unless there's a blueprint somewhere. Which there might be, but I'm not counting that as not 100%ing it. I kind of count that as its own thing. Alright, that's pretty cool. Cobb. Glunk. That's a series too. Okay. Gordo Bar. Interesting. Ranger Kirby. Pew pew. Windy freezing sea. That's 2 levels in a row. I couldn't 100% anything past level 1-1. And I've gotten 2 casually in World 4. Okay. Pencil drill treasure. Dig and dash path of fences. It's great, I'm not cooking tonight, so... So I can actually, like, Like, I have no other further obligations tonight, so I might just, like, just stream this all day. Like, casually just go for 3 worlds in a row. Oh, nice. There was a lot of slopping. There's no way I got it. Yeah, 6 seconds off. That's about right. Because as much as I want to get back to the other games I'm playing, this has my full and undivided attention. I love it way too much. Noble Ranger. Wait, what? Oh, they finished a new building. Cool. I'll check that out in a sec. Right, the thing next to Kirby's house. Right. Yeah, I had a feeling. Probably off by... Oh my god! Probably off by a good bit. Yeah, 11 seconds is a lot of don't do overkill, make sure you kill everything. Although probably safer to go with overkill than not kill everything. So, like, one thing I'm noticing about this, with all the back and forth I'm doing between the treasure road stuff, the town stuff, and, like, actual levels, and especially the way I'm doing it, like, nothing's really getting still. Oh, hey, we got a pool. We can go fishing. There's a fishing minigame. The 155 Waddle Dees you've saved work together to make the town even bigger. We better go fishing. Flash fishing. Try and land some big catches. This was in the demo teaser video thing, right? There's a fishing minigame. The fish bites. Okay, so it's SNES. Okay. Button icons will appear as fast as you can to let him get away. Catch several fish around. Snag a big one. Tiny fish. Slightly less tiny fish. New record. Kinda big fish. I like this. I like this a lot. Just kind of. Alright, it's a pretty big fish. Hello, Awa. How's it going, Ayla? Big fish. Not enough for a record, though. Insomnia. Sorry to hear. There's 7 kilo, yeah. That is 8 kilo. Oh, dang. You have to be fast. Okay, this is gonna start me back at the small ones, isn't it? No, it's in. Okay. Still 8 kilo. Over 9,000 grams. Well, hopefully. If I had landed that one, it would have been. Technically, in Japanese, the meme still fits. Oh, I thought that was gonna be over 9,000 for sure, but it wasn't. Aw, dang, I hit the wrong button. Screw. We're back to mid-size, okay. That's fine. That's fun. Co-op that. It's over 8,000! Must be broken. So many pretty flowers out here in the plaza, and they're all in bloom. Okay, so the next one is 180 up top that way. Unless anything super pressing to say at the moment. You know, player 2, you deserve some money. Sweet. Yeah, and then that's gonna be 180. Starting to wonder, no one confirmed or denied this, but like I'm starting to wonder if maybe it's not a true final boss thing, but just like more arena stuff and more town stuff. I wonder if the game's not gonna do the Dreamlander 64 thing. Be sad, but like, you know. Okay, let's go to level 3. We're not gonna do 3 for 3 here. There's no way 100% 3 levels in a row. Windy freezing seas. There are 5 hidden Waddle Days. Yeah, no way in hell. You just took my hammer. There we go. That one had to die. Yeah. Yeah, in the Japanese version it is over 8,000. I don't know why they bumped it up by 1,000. I legitimately have no idea. It's like a really weird thing. Oh, hey, Jelly Donut. Speaking of weird translation things. It's kind of lip syncing thing. Maybe. Hey. I mean, yeah, technically it is still accurate. Okay, game wants me to have Needle really bad this stage, so why not? You know, it's true, I don't get blown by the wind with Needles, so... You wanted me to have this hat, and then you took it away. Let's see what it is. All for gotcha. The fact that this is a door here makes me suspect that there's a red door that I missed somewhere else. Oh, ring, okay. Because it's a boat segment, that makes a lot more sense. It's actually 8,000, nice. That enemy's just chilling in the boat. I'll enjoy 3 meals, let's say. Meals, it's a breath of fresh air. Oh my god. It's 10,000, 9,000. Okay, so there's like either something I'm missing or another boat segment. Could go either way. Aha! It was something I was missing. It feels like a screen transition, so I don't want to. Hey! I get the feeling you're timed. You're not. And that's 3 meals at sea and a Waddle Dee. That rhymed! And that was 205. Okay, cool. Yeah, my goal is just to get as many as I can, not so much anything else. If I miss an objective or I miss something, I'll miss something. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, there's fire up there. I was about to say, I wish I had fire, and then I look up top. So in theory, I don't even have to, like, do... Cool. Okay, Needle's about to go away. I would have gone back for it, actually. I was 100% willing to go back for it. But then again, if it's showing me ice now, it might show me ice again here in a second. Ooh, Needle would have been handy. Okay, no, I needed fire anyway. I can kind of fight the current. Okay. That's 4 or 5. I've only seen the one objective so far, though. Oh, yeah, I missed one. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, I see. It's not actually making me go through that. Ooh, blueprint! Dragonfire! Oh, now we're talking. I still need sleep level 2, though. I don't know if I have the option for that yet. Sounds hot, yeah. Jump into the secret underground room. It's underground. It's a room, and it's secret. Oh. Well, that's what we're doing. I think I see. That does speed it up. Okay, cool. Oh, hello. That's all the hiddens. So I'm missing the very first objective, whatever that is. It could be a level-wide thing, too. Because that's happened before. Oh. Ooh, that's really cool. Gotcha. So I don't know what the first goal was. First one I haven't 100%ed. Yeah, okay, definitely didn't get it. Find a cave that's safe from the wind. Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. Shatsu! Another volume 2. We got Captured Roulette. And in this one, we got a cannon. I'm gonna go get me Dragonfire because that sounds cool. It's gonna be expensive. The Battle of Blizzard Bridge. For Kirby, it's morphin' time! I am 100% getting Dragonfire first. Not that Volcano Fire's been bad, but like, you know, Dragonfire sounds just way too cool not to pick up. Hey Kirby, you want to like eat Bahamut and learn Mega Flare? That's like the impression it's giving me right now. Whoa, is it a Dragonfire Blueprint? I'm gonna make that. Gimme, gimme. Okay, it's gonna be 1203, right? 803, okay. Kirby found one. Kirby eats all the summons, yeah. Well, in 14 it would be primals, and anything else it would just be summons, espers, aeons, eidolons. We're gonna hammer fire. And make even fierier fire. Oh, that looks so cool! What the... That is the coolest looking Kirby ability I think I've ever seen. It's like the coolest Kirby hat. Yo, you got some info for me. With Dragonfire, you can use your burn attack to fly really far by holding down Y. That does decent damage too on its own. Okay, we found the speedrun strat. We found the speedrun strat. Dragonfire is the speedrun strat. Oh, sorry, Waddle Dee friends. Does he ever stop burning? Apparently not. Okay, so we found the speedrun strat. Tornado treasure. Triple strike over freezing water. Freezing water. No, I had that right. Okay. Dang it. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting the time attack there. That's pretty obvious. Tries again, this time I don't freeze. Why do I keep suddenly not having altitude? Like, I'm not doing this from that close to the edge. Good thing I really don't care about time attack. Oh yeah, 30 seconds, Jesus, I can see that. Cool. Yeah, I don't think I've missed any others. No, 2 showed up, right. Time Crash, Ground Zero, Stuffed Tokyo Tomare! Slow World Scramble. Oh, this one sounds fun. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, I'm trying this one again. I need to, like, just press and go immediately. Wow, dude. Tokyo Tomare! You have 7 seconds. Okay. That one feels like if you get the clear, you just win. Like you get the time attack too. That one just kind of feels like. Time Crash is fun. I'll be honest. Cool. All right, let's take our Dragonfire and Battle of Blizzard Bridge 5 again. Okay. Ooh, cool intro. You can spam it. You can just spam the Dragonfire. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, Dragonfire's nuts. Oh my god. Oh, and I have to drop it for a second. I'm going to keep my Dragonfire. My Protect Me Cone! We got a guy. Okay, no, that is one. Okay. I can burn a bunch of wanted posters. Oh my god, Dragonfire is so cool. I don't care how bad I fail these objectives. I'm playing around with Dragonfire for a little while. It's way too good. You are still on fire. This ability does not feel fair. This feels like the most unfair ability. It's so busted. I wonder if all the tier 3s are like that or not. Don't tell me. But like, god. Oh, I see. Aw, my fire is in fact gone. Dang, that's way too good. That's fine. I'll save the Waddle Dees over having the cool power. That's fine. But if I see fire again, bet I'm going for it. I almost just threw a gotcha capsule. I did not know they would just get picked up like that. take hammer over ice. Wind, rather. Oh wait, nope, fire. Give me fire, give me fire, give me fire. There's a guy down there. That was the fourth one. Okay, missing the third one somewhere. Also, I'm pretty sure that's not actually intended how to get that. Ah? Oh, hammer. Well, that guy will probably respawn. If he doesn't, I'll just be sad. Wow. Oh right, one of the posters. I need to put those as well. And it's a car sitting too. Sigh. Ah, the fire guy doesn't respawn, dang. That's the third one. Okay. Yeah, rip the fire guy. I wanted the fire guy back. There might be another fire guy on the stage. You never know. Oh no, there's not. But also, it's the end of the stage. No, it's not. Oh, Blueprint. Frosty Ice. Ah, okay. That makes sense. I was also in the demo. I'm missing the last thing. Missing the last regular Waddle Dee. Oh, wait. Wait. Aha. I need ice. Well. Ability swap bridge. Also, I'm missing 2 wanted posters. I don't know how far back it'll let me go, though. It's probably in the wind room, to be perfectly honest. I think I didn't really exploit it because I was trying so hard to keep firing. There's the last guy. I'm glad I checked. Oh cool, you actually have tricycle. Okay, so I think the last wanted poster's in the thing. There are 2 other objectives. Yikes. That's the hammer room. I definitely got a poster there. Oh no, this is poster, okay. So yeah, the wind room. Wait. Aha. That's all the wanted posters. Cool. But then, what are the other objectives? The glorified mini boss rush. I wouldn't be surprised if there was something like a damage list. This stage is really cool. I like mini boss rushes and side puzzles. I'm really digging this one. Okay. Well, we got it clear in the first objective, but I didn't see the other 2. Twin Wild Frosty without getting hit. Yikes. Okay. That one's gonna require Dragonfire. It's so late in the stage, too. I had a feeling this was a combat-based stage, so that made sense. Okay, we're already on the boss. An unexpected Beast King. Another thing. Another other thing. Ice treasure. Actually, yeah, let's... First off, I want to grab Dragonfire again. Let's make Frosty Ice. I said a Frosty Ice blueprint? I want to make that. Gimme, gimme. It's just a straight upgrade. I remember this from the demo. Frosty Ice was a straight upgrade. We get a cool knit Frosty hat. Yeah, you didn't even say that was because this is just pretty basic. Yeah, it's ice, but like better. But Dragonfire. Dragonfire is way too good. This ability is so cool. I love it so much. Okay, part of me wants to give that big bridge damage as a shot. Well, not the entire stage, but like Twin Wild Frosty. Given how much damage the fire does, that shouldn't be too hard, and if I'm ignoring everything else... Feels really cathartic, just like completely wrecking that boss. Well, I don't have an easy way to die, though. It would be faster to actually restart the entire stage. There should be a retry from checkpoint for things like this. Probably like my only major gripe with the game is it needs like more quick retries for challenges like this. Do not take my fire hat away from me. I thought that dropped a warp star. I'm not gonna spend all day on this challenge. It's just really annoying more than anything. And I've already failed it. Good. Doing this hitless while dodging both of them while one is projectiling and one is charging is super annoying. Don't care about the gotcha. Detour and find a Maxim tomato. Okay, that's the last one. That's all I wanted. I will come back for that later. So it was like, that was the only stage I didn't really finish, so that's cool. Nice treasure. Sliding road, high speed skating. And we get a rock. Oh cool, that was even the target time. Sweet. Kinda hard to not hit the target time there. Some of them are like completely, like, you win the stage, you probably get the thing, but like... And then there was another one, wasn't there? Yeah. Car mouth treasure. It's time for Kirby! Feels pretty straightforward, more or less. Oh, heck. God, that one's actually kind of hard. Oh my god. If I hadn't bonked and died, I probably could have gotten the target time. That one's gonna be really hard too, if I ever decide to. Like, if I ever decide to, like, completely abandon my brain. We'll go for those. Okay, we're just gonna go for the boss. I'm gonna try my Dragonfire out. Because I think I know who this is. An unexpected Beast King, which means this is like gonna be a plot-relevant boss and also not the final. Hello. Oh. Take that. So I need to. Alright, so you want me to have... Ooh, you actually give me a lot of options. So, like, the silhouette kind of gives it away. I'm pretty sure this is DDD. DDD being a fake final boss is very common with these games, including the Dreamland and 64 stuff. Well, wasn't a fake final boss, it was a fake, like, really early mid-boss, but still. Yeah, it was pretty obvious. His royal nemesis, King DDD! Oh, right. Almost just let the dot take care of him. First phase is really easy to track. Okay, that's okay. All right, my guy. Jesus. Okay, I'm not doing this damageless. Yeah, not doing this damage. It's so fast. Dragonfire is just like the truth, though. This is the most busted ability. Clear without guarding? Okay. Homing bomb. Ooh, that sounds fun. Okay. I almost did that damageless with Dragonfire. That's not bad. God, Dragonfire is the most busted. Hi, DDD. swallow King DDD's hammer. Oh, the King DDD's just doing stuff in the background. Elfilin! I'm gonna burn you alive for that. Okay, the cleanup can wait. Oh, we going far. Now it's a desert level? Oh, wow. I haven't seen a desert level this late in a Kirby. Original Wasteland. This has been captured by the King DDD. Explore the next area and save Elfilin. That's the plan. The ways before. Oh, wow. I'm gonna have like a sad alone nap here, I guess. The 180 Waddle Dees you saved work together to rebuild the games booth. Now you can play Tilt and Roll Kirby. Suppose Tilt and Tumble. And then we get a new power up. Elfilin got captured by King DDD. That sounds odd, even for him. Hope they're both okay. We can't just stand around. Let's go save Elfilin. Okay, I haven't missed any blueprints because you have nothing new to say. Homing bomb blueprint. I want to make that. Thanks for waiting. Bomb can be evolved. Do it! Take a hammer to a bomb. It didn't go wrong the first time. Homing bomb. That's a really cool hat. I love that these are all 3-stage except Crash. Oh, hello. Homing bomb's ability. The homing bomb ability's attack power will increase when bombs get near each other to form a chain. Okay. So it's like that. So it keeps the chain. Seems really finicky to use, but really powerfully. It like that feels like a very high skill ability. Like if you can pull that off. Dragonfire is my go-to though. Wonk. Oh, I'm so sorry, wise friend. Sad, lonely, sleepy. A nice dragon fiery fireplace. That's right, away we go. But that said, yeah, I've been at this particular non-break time for almost 3 consecutive hours. I'm gonna go ahead and take a break, segment the recording and all that.